Hello, I'm going to explain how I made this colored petticoat. I used twisted embroidery thread instead of coloring because it was so dull. So you take one piece of thread, then double it over, and then double that over, and then just kind of twist it until you get it to a good width. I made like 8 of these and all of them were needed, except I only did half the length than you might do for something that needs a bit more support. I only colored this bit. But what you do is you cut out 2 of your circle skirt patterns, sew the side seams separately, and then connect them sewing at the bottom. As you can see, this is kind of how it looks once it's all folded together without the cutting. Then you stuff the cutting in. And this is what it looks like after that. And then you just repeat until you get to your desired height of cutting, I guess. I only did halfway through because I was late at night and I was getting tired. It's a lot of stop and go, stop, remove the pins, sew again. This is definitely a project where you need to have a video playing in the background. I was watching a Minecraft Let's Play because why not? It's good and entertaining, and in case you're wondering, guess it is the Evolution series from the Littlewoods POV. It is addicting, okay? I watched like 10 episodes. Anyway, I'm on the 2nd lap of coding, I think. No, I'm still on the 1st, never mind. So that was the 3rd. So this is what it looks like with 3 rows of coding. Here's number 4. I just wasn't that big a fan of my teal petticoat that I made, so I wanted to make something that wasn't made out of tulle, you know. So, coded petticoat. Now, I've seen some of the patterns for making a coded petticoat stop halfway, like I did, but I've also seen historical examples where it's gone all the way up to the waistband. I just wanted to be able to use this with as many projects as possible, so that's why I didn't go all the way to the top. If I did that, I would have had more difficulty putting a skirt over it. The plan was to use all white embroidery thread for the coloring, so then that way, you know, it's a white dress, it doesn't sew through. But at one point, I believe on the 2nd or 3rd row, I used pink embroidery thread. And you can kind of see it. You can see it. But it gives it a cool look. Like I said, this is a lot of stop and go, stop and go. This was like really easy to do once I figured out how you actually insert the coloring. Because like, that was the biggest part. I was wondering if you had to like, you tuck it over and stuff. But no, it's basically just quilting, which is always fun. Quilting is the best. Once I ran out of white embroidery thread, I decided to just start using variegated thread, because I have a lot of it when I was doing embroidery, which now I can't because my hands hurt too much, so I'm stuck with machine embroidery. But I never really used variegated thread that often, even back when I was doing hand embroidery. So this is like the perfect way to use it, especially because I still get embroidery thread as Christmas presents. This is definitely the project where it would be best if you actually ironed it after you've sewn each line. But I was feeling slightly ill and I didn't want to affect the rest of the family, so I was just hiding in my room using my awful single heavy duty machine. That machine feels such a fit, like when I first started the project. Anyway, that's how it looks. My single machines just suck. Like, they're good for like a year and then they break down. The machine I have, they don't even make anymore. I had 2 machines that Singers doesn't even make anymore, and they're like 3 years old. Why? Anyway, here I am sewing another line of coding in. It's honestly best to have your needle in the fall left category if you're sewing with the coding on the left like I am doing. But hey, whichever way you sew best, but have the needle closest to your coding, that's all I can say. I did watch a bit of the American Duchess coding petticoat video, only to understand how the coding went in, and I made my circle skirt pattern from the circle skirt generator calculator thing. So this is what it looks like. Woo! That's it on our generation doll. I had put an elastic waistband. Ta-da! Here's it with my Gothic Lolita outfit I sewed it for. Goodbye!